張りよく
ダンダンダンちゃんと言え。
あなたに近い派遣会社
何で歌った？だったらホットスタッフでしょ。そう言われるための我が社の強みは
最新技術に揃っている警察。
富澤としてそれはダンダンだ。
あなたに近い派遣会社
今度こっち出てる。
接期生におすすめの年齢はありません。性別や年齢を問わず使える自然の恵みで作られているから。
それは地球生まれの透明感。接期生ギフトフロムジャース。
ワンバイ構成。
世界初の技術で心臓 3D 広域解析。心が次々と増える前に発生源を近づき
増え続ける未来の死ぬまで防ぐ。
メラノショットダブル
覚醒。
何このセレクテーションの山。保管場所ないし。
難しないとね。どうだったのか。
資金の経理を DX せよ。インボイス制度も時生む。
新しいヘアバルカ入れる手は新毛髪でバージョンアップ。ツヤめきアップ。張り出しアップ。ボリュームアップ。自分好みのヘアスタイルに。
増毛キャンペーン中。レディースアーデンランス。
美容医療はファッションで。付帯術29,800円。理想の付帯 TCD フェイスラインのヒートアップ TCD 小顔リフト1本13,800円。 TCD 小顔リフト TCD まずは無料カウンセリング。
「
Welcome back, everyone, to Tokyo and the World Team Trophy in Figure Skating 2023. There's a look at the start order for the final event on day 2 of competition here, the women's free program. There's a look at the start order for the first 6 skaters. And now a look at skater number 7 through 12. And it's going to be quite the battle for the podium, of course, between Isabeau Levito, Kaori Sakamoto, and Haein Lee. Well, the standing so far in the team event in the United States is in the lead with 74 points. Well, good, almost 20-point lead over Team Japan, who is in second place with 55. The Republic of Korea in third with 53. So very close competition between second and third. And also in fourth, Team France with 51 points. So they have a shot at the podium. They're going to have some brilliant skates, no question. And Team Italy in fifth with 48 points. Team Canada in sixth place with 46. So lots more to come from the women's free program here. And of course, tomorrow we'll see the pairs free and the men's free program. And that will close out the World Team Trophy event. Exhibition will take place on Sunday. And stay tuned for that, as well as we'll cover, I believe, around 3 hours of really fun programs, brilliant athletes and performers. It's been a great event so far. I was mentioning a little bit earlier during the free dance that sometimes this event every 2 years is a tiring event for the athletes. It's a long season, but this event has brought so much energy, and perhaps many of these athletes have performed their very best of the season right here at this World Team Trophy. And we'll let you get introduced to the officials for the women's free program.
Prior to the competition, let us introduce to you the officials for this event. Representing the International Skating Union, please welcome the referee, Laimute Krasienia. Judge number 1, Jody Abba, Canada. Judge number 2, Florence Ulstkar, France. Judge number 3, Ayumi Ono, Japan. Judge number 4, Leah Bates, Australia. Judge number 5, Christina Lundgren, the United States of America. Judge number 6, Soyeon Ahn, the Republic of Korea. Judge number 7, Salome Chigogitse, Georgia. Judge number 8, Francois Derapal, Belgium. Judge number 9, Massimo Olandini, Italy. The technical panel. The technical controller, Anna Sielotska. The technical specialist, Jae-eun Chon. And Ivana Yakubchevich Marenkovic.
And there is a look at the officials for the women's free program. And now the athletes will take to the ice the first 6 skaters in this event. And there they are, anxiously waiting to take center stage in their final event of the season. Many of them will go home, especially the young ones that have just come out of juniors and get their program set for next season. Take a little bit of time off, and the preparation will begin a little bit later in the spring. Looking forward to growth and maturity of all the athletes in the next stage of their competitive career. It's been great so far. Lara Naki Gutmann of Italy, and 17-year-old Sara-Maude Dupuis from Montreal, home of the World Championships next season. Lorine Schild, 18 years old, from France. Also from Italy, Pezzetta, 16 years old. Great talent, bright future. Also from France, 23-year-old Lea Serna. And from the Republic of Korea, Yelim Kim.
Skaters, please start your 6 minutes warm-up.
There is a look at the start order for this group. And unlike the dance and the pair event, the single skaters tend to do more technical elements in the warm-up, even though they've had a practice session, warmed up off ice, wanting to get their feet under them for some of the more difficult elements. So you'll see some jumping, obviously, on the warm-up, some spins as well. And there's a look at Lara's element list. There's 12 elements on that list, and she'll open up with the triple Lutz, Euler, triple Salchow combination. Laura's an assertive skater, not entirely yet in total control, but certainly the athleticism. You can see a smile on her face as her name was announced. Pretty exciting moment as we look at Sara-Maude Dupuis from Canada. First senior event, international event. And she's certainly excited to be here, perhaps a little nervous as well. And this is all part of the process of learning. Growing from a junior into a senior. And what does that mean? You can talk about it all you want, but until you step on senior ice, it's hard to know how you will cope. But this is a wonderful opportunity for Sara-Maude. 18-year-old Lorine Schild from France, second at the French Senior National Championships, 6th at both the Junior Grand Prix events this season, 25th at Worlds, just missing out in the top 24, so certainly demonstrating a lot of technical ability as we saw a nice triple loop up into a double axel. Very strong technically, still some work to do with musical connection, as many of the athletes do as they move from junior to senior. Simply takes time and growth. Pezzetta from Italy, 16 years old, so really a young skater. What an athlete. So strong and powerful, good skating skills, good spin positions as well as we watch gorgeous triple loop, wonderful extensions on the landing. This young woman, I believe, when she hits everything and also gets connected with the music, still quite serious in performance. But what an athlete. Well, much more to come from Anna, I'm most certain. And 23-year-old Lea Serna from France had some interesting and difficult choreographic moves in the short program. You can see a little bit of disappointment there, just popping that triple flip into a double in the warm-up. And every athlete handles the warm-up differently. With a mistake, do you get down on yourself, or do you get determined? As we see right here, There it is, triple flip. Still a little bit of a stumble there, so maybe not completely comfortable on the warm-up yet. Doesn't matter. It's what you do in the program. There's Yelim Kim. What a great season, or part of the season she's had. Demonstrated incredible skills, winning the NHK trophy in Japan, beating the world champion, but has also had some performances that were subpar for her, still searching for that magic moment. Wonderful skills, wonderful presentation, and just a couple technical mistakes have contributed to results that were less than her expectations, as we see her entering up triple lutz. Now single lutz, that's okay, warming it up, doesn't matter here. It's interesting to watch these and follow these athletes throughout the whole season, as we've all done, because it's the same athlete but different performances. It much depends on their confidence as they gain through the season, as they gain confidence through the season, or as perhaps they start to lose confidence and wonder, how could I do it before but I can't do it now? It's an up and down roller coaster like that in life, but under a microscope in sport. And how do you cope with those self-doubts? The body's the same, the physicality is the same, the love of the sport is the same, but the mind changes ever so often, just in life, let alone sport. So it's interesting to watch these athletes. Sometimes you think a skater starting off a little weak in the beginning of the season, you wonder, oh, this may not be a great year, and they come on strong at the end, or vice versa. But I think a lot for these young skaters that we're watching right now, wanting to finish the season in the senior ranks with a strong performance, gaining confidence going into next season. Hopefully they get a good chance to compete for their country internationally. Sara-Maude just feeling the edges, getting comfortable in this environment. She'll skate second.
The warm-up is over. Skaters, please leave the ice. Thank you.
Finding that control that you need at moments like this is ever so elusive. And it's a process. Here we go. Women's free program right now. Our first competitor comes from Italy, Lara Naki Gutmann, 20 years old, Italian national senior champion, 8th at the European, 17th in the world. Did not have a good short program, 12th after the short with a 51.12. We'll skate the free program to Vertical, Hitchcock, and Psycho soundtrack. Opening with a triple. There's the triple butts, Euler, triple sow, nice start. Change of edge on that flying camel. Well, this was a great skate for this young woman, Lara Naki Gutmann from Italy. An interesting, very interesting choice of music and character. Now, we know as human beings, we always like the cheerful and nice and wonderful personality out there, which is brilliant as well, of course. But this young woman chose a darker side, a darker character, skating to Vertigo and Hitchcock and Psycho soundtrack, but kept her character all the way through. And perhaps for Lara, this was an easier character to keep, a more serious and sinister type of approach to that program. You could see that in her eyes and her look. And she carried that all the way through the program. So nice job with that. But jumping wise, great. Triple Lutz, Euler, set it up, triple Salchow. And gets that nice and clean in the program. Triple toe loop, double axel. Really sequence, and she had a great skate. This was the best I believe Lara has skated. That was the double flip instead of the triple, but this is the best performance I believe Lara's given this season, at least what we've seen on the senior circuit. She looked really focused and determined to finish the season with a strong performance. I think we saw that here tonight. Triple Lutz, great lift, good height, stretching with the arms above the head, double axel near the end. Gets a free leg around just in time to get the double toe loop done. Triple Salchow with the hand above the head as well. So really strong technical performance by Lara. Good commitment to the character. Always an interesting choice by coaches and skaters. What is it that you want to portray? What is the character you feel connected to this season? And make sure that the athletes experience different approaches throughout their career to have a variety. Nice job, Lara. Great way to finish the season. Personal best of 125.65. We'll see what this program brings her. There was a quarter mark on the triple Lutz, but other than that, a clean slate in the judging system. 116.83. They look pretty happy with that score. Yes, the nod of approval by Lara and a smile. That's nice to see. Well, up next, a young woman from Canada, 17 years old, moving from the junior ranks up into the seniors very quickly right now. Fourth in the senior national championships, Sara-Maude Dupuis competed twice on the junior Grand Prix circuit this season. Pardon me, once. one time 11th in Ostrava, 1:18.99 personal best of the four continents. Great shot. Opening up the triple lutz coming up. Just double of it. Hard fall on that triple flip. Just misfiring a little bit on the takeoffs, not getting the lift. Normally does. Change of edge on that upright spin. Back with the triple toe loop. Well, a difficult first half of the program for Sara-Maude. Got stronger partway through and started to get a little bit more determined. And no question for some of these athletes, particularly the ones coming from junior right into senior into this event. Sometimes you come into an event like this a little intimidated because you're skating against people you've been watching on TV at a higher category. And what is your mindset when you come in here? Do I belong here? Am I good enough? And then you pull back a little bit. And I like what Sara-Maude did halfway through this program, just said, no, I got to start to show what I can do. This is a good skater, didn't have a good first half, no question. Thought back in the second half of the program, lots of work to do, no question. But welcome to seniors, it's different. Here's the triple Lutz at the beginning, open to a double. So just misfired, just anxious, rushing the timing. Here's the double axel. Nice flow across the ice, reloads, and just a double toe, just rushing the pick. And the triple flip way forward here, dangerously so. At least gets the feet on the ice first. Takes a hard fall, coming on the triple loop, again, on a lean, under-rotated. So the first jumping pass is not comfortable, not confident. Look at that beautiful change of edge there from back inside the forward outside on the upright. A little bit later, found her zone, triple toe loop, nicely done. And this triple loop. And just a little bit of a rough landing, Euler into a double Sacco, really fighting through that sequence. And triple Sacco a little bit later, that was nicely done. Started to find her timing, rhythm, and confidence a little bit later in the program. Oh, look, some of these athletes are sent here just to get a taste of what it is to be a senior as they move into seniors. And I know that Sara-Maude will go back home and say, wow, okay, now I start to understand the difference and what I have to do to feel more comfortable, more confident. As we look at Piper Gillies, the team captain, Paul Poirier, the cheerleaders here, they finished their competition. Let's take a look at the scores for Sara-Maude. 94.44, and that puts Sara-Maude currently in second place.
94.44. She's currently in second place, and Team Canada is now in sixth place.
チームカナダは現在第6位です。
And there is 18-year-old Lorine Schild from France, second at the Senior National Championships, in 10th place after the short program with 55.72. Coached by Malika Tahir. 118.85 personal best, earning that on the Junior Grand Prix this season. We'll skate to a tango from the Moulin Rouge. Double toe loop, second jump combination. Change of edge on that spin, change combination spin, good speed, low position. Level 4 for that element. lean on the takeoff. Has to take the fall on the triple Lutz. Well, this past season, Lorine was on 2 Junior Grand Prix events, placing 6th in both. So moving up into senior, a very good technical skater. One mistake, of course, on the triple Lutz. That's a mispick and a big lean. But other than that, very consistent. You know, she can turn and twist her body around to make most jumps landed, as she did in this program. Where there is work to be done over the next season, of course, is connection with the music. So technically, a real terrific athlete, very strong, consistent jumper, and some pretty good spins. From the program component perspective, the composition of the program, some work to do. But this is maturity and time. And say, okay, now I need to learn that aspect of competing. Not quite there yet, but certainly the physical part, really well done. Watch the technique, triple Salchow, gets that body all the way around into the triple toe loop. Really nicely done. Backs up over the triple, over the pick on the triple Lutz all the way into a double toe loop. A little bit slow on the landing of the toe. Will carry a little bit more speed as it continues to get stronger. There's a triple flip. All the way. Nice. Those landings, you want to cover the ice a bit more, not such a tight turn on that edge. Carry more flow. As you see with the Japanese skaters, they cover the ice. Here's that triple Lutz mispick, missed timing on the pick, didn't get up high enough or tight enough, and has to take the fall. But comes back with a triple loop. Nice. Up into the double axle. Into the double loop. So strong, but around the circle, not a lot of speed through that 3-jump combination. And another triple loop a little bit later. Hangs on, gets the free leg back. Certainly the jumps are what this young woman is focused on at the moment and accomplishing quite nicely. Lots of work in other areas still to come. Here's Kevin Amos. Will compete tomorrow. What a great smile there as well. A little bit of a laugh coming off the ice. Great experience.
The score, please.
118.85 is her personal best. And they got the old 6.0 system up there. A great idea. 114.28, about 4 points shy of her personal best. That'll put her currently into second place. Great team camaraderie and spirit. Building for next year. Well, this is a young 16-year-old Anna Pezzetta of Italy. Third at the Italian Senior National Championships. Ninth after the short program, 56.13. 27th at the Junior World Championships. This is a very talented skater. Still some work to do, of course, in connecting to the music and the performance, but wonderful extensions, some great qualities. Hopefully she has a good performance here tonight. 144.44 personal best. We'll skate to Winter, Crying Violin by Vivaldi. Huge triple nuts, triple toe loop, beautiful. Passive triple loop. Too far forward of that triple flip. Well, we'll talk about Anna's expression in just a moment, but Anna is an extraordinarily talented young woman. Incredible athlete. You saw the speed in which she leapt into the air. She loves the feeling of flying. And at the beginning of the program, you have the energy to do so. But a little bit later, if you use all the energy up in the opening, you don't have much to draw on a little bit later. The timing goes off, technique goes off, and then you start to get a little bit disappointed with the mistakes that you're making. Anna is an incredible athlete who has a very, very bright future. She's just 16 with so much more to discover about herself, about how and when to use that energy. There isn't really a lot, or I really shouldn't say any, expression at the moment. Look at the size of that triple Lutz. Unbelievable. The biggest in the competition, in my mind, without doubt. Look at Barbara Fusapoli, and huge. So exciting to watch this young woman skate. Look at the leap in that triple loop. Now, the question is how to manage all that energy and have it throughout the program. How to bring out a performer and someone that has feelings and emotions, but we don't see it. Maybe it's too early yet in her career to learn that aspect. You can see the technique starting to break down a little bit later in the program. It's not being critical, it's being analytical to where this young woman is at this stage of her career with much more time to come. Triple Lutz a little bit later in the program popped into a double, and you can see just the timing and coordination and quickness not quite there. Following it up with a triple Salchow, double toe loop. So skilled and so strong. It's just like having to pull the reins back a little bit just to learn how to run efficiently, skate efficiently throughout this program. And it's hard when you're a thoroughbred to back down. You want to go full speed all the time. Well, a lot of fun watching this young woman develop over the next few years and see how she becomes a performer and an athlete to a higher level. Let's take a look at the scores. 106.30 for Anna. And that will put her currently into third place. Bright future, great experience gained here in the World Team Trophy. Okay, up next on the ice, 23-year-old Lea Serna from France, the French national champion, coached by former world champion Brian Jobert, 8th place with a 60.18 after the short program. Personal best in the free, 112.19. Wanting to beat that score right now. Triple flip that was so difficult in the warm-up. Hangs on. Beautiful triple Lutz double toe combination. Lutz coming up here. Great speed. There it is. So nicely done. Really on track here later in the program. And finally, a smile there at the end of the program. Boy, it didn't start well. I mean, the jumps were there, but both the first two elements are being reviewed by the technical panel for some items. But after that, couldn't move a step wrong. Right on top of her game and showed the brilliant jump technique. And the step sequence at the end of the program began to unveil an inner performance, like a connection with the music that we didn't see throughout the program until we got to the steps. So we began to see the potential for this young woman for a whole program, but that will come in time and experience. Much better. Nice job. It's so interesting when you don't see these skaters very often. There's the triple flip, big lean, gets around and keeps that foot off for a while anyways. Triple Salchow, lifts up with a free leg, looking fairly good in the air, a little under rotated. It's on the quarter in the judging system, but after that, there was nothing out of place. Great speed on these takeoffs. Good distance through the air and momentum on the landing. Nice spin positions as well. So all of a sudden, and you wonder what it is, what clicked and said, okay, let's get this organized and show what I can do. And she most certainly did that. The second triple Lutz near the end of the program, just a beauty. Lifting so high in the air, nice and strong on the landings. Squeaking out that three-jump combination. But right there, you can see it. That was a victory for this young woman. Starting out a little shaky, pulling it back together. Nice job. Okay. Well, it's fun having your colleagues in the kiss and cry, and maybe dangerous too. Who knows?
The score, please.
Well, 112.19 is her personal best. I think you might see a top score here. They're still working on that 6.0 system, or 8.0 in that case. 117.54, season's best for Lea Serna. Boy, progress made, experience gained, positive experience, that's for sure, as she takes over the lead. There's some fans with their Korean flags for the next skater. Our final skater in the first group has had great success. Beat the world champion in NHK Trophy in Japan. Second of the Four Continents Championship, but had an up and down season. Some beautiful qualities. We hope we'll see that here in the free program finishing out this year. 142.09 personal best in the free program. And she will skate to the beautiful music of Summer of 42. Triple lutz, triple toe to open. Beautiful triple flip, double axel. Yelim Kim has found herself that elusive moment when you're in total control. And you produce the best of yourself. There you go. That's awesome. And now the tears, because she knows she could do that. She lost it. She didn't know how. She forgot how to skate like she could. And she did it here again. What a feeling. What a moment to regain that confidence. And what a beautiful performance. And those other athletes know what it's like to lose yourself and wonder, can I? How did I do it before? Why can't I do it again? And it's a search. It's a journey. And she just found that happy conclusion. What a beautiful performance by Yelim Kim of Korea. Let's take a look at some of the elements. Here's this opening triple Lutz. Great speed up over the pick, straight in the air. Perfect landing up into the triple toe loop. Under-rotated in the judging system, the toe loop is. And look at this Ina Bauer right up into a double axel. Great speed off the running edge. Nice twizzle on the landing as well. Triple loop. Floating back to the ice. Triple flip a little bit later in the program. Good lift all the way up in the air. And you can see as the program went on, the confidence increased and the performance started to be bigger. A little bit forward on that landing to the triple Salchow, but nothing serious. That Ina Bauer, the best in the business. And watch right here. That's all you need to know. That was a special moment for this young woman. Great skate. 142.09 personal best in the free program. Will she come close to that? Still performing in the kiss and cry with her colleagues.
The score, please.
Here it is. She wants to beat that 142.09 personal best this season. And she did. 143.59. Yelim Kim of Korea takes the lead. Has her best skate of this season. She's back. This event has been so good for so many athletes who found that special moment at the last event of the season. We have 6 more to come right now as we get introduced to the top 6 skaters after the short program. From the United States, 23-year-old Amber Glenn. And from Japan, 23-year-old Mai Mihara. From Canada, 20-year-old Madeline Schizas. And from the United States, 16-year-old Isabeau Levito. The team captain for Japan, the world champion, 23-year-old Kaori Sakamoto. And the leader after the short program from the Republic of Korea, Haein Lee.
Skaters, please start your 6 minutes warm-up.
Well, we hope these performances continue as Yelim Kim finished the first group. The personal best and the performance of the season for her. 6 more wonderful athletes to come on the second day of competition here at the World Team Trophy. Amber Glenn will start her program. Look at that element number 1. a triple axel. She does beautiful clean triple axels. And see if it happens in competition under pressure. And it's not just the jumping this young woman can produce, but there's something unique and different. She has her own style, her own look.
At the World Championships. Representing the United States of America, Amber Glenn.
After this traveling 3 turns up into a beautiful triple loop, full of energy. And there is 23-year-old Mai Mihara of Japan. We've talked about that season off through injury in 2019 to 2020. Back this season with a vengeance, winning Grand Prix events, 2 Grand Prix events.
This season's gold medalist, Grand Prix
5th at the World Championships.
Finland, the Grand Prix final.
The quality of her skating is just sublime. The jumps need to be clean. That's the key for Mai. Well, the best program of the season for 20-year-old Madeline Schizas of Canada. It's had a little bit of an up and down season. 2-time champion, although she was chased and pressured at the national championship this year by some young juniors coming up. And that's always a good thing. You have to fight that off. Madeline looking to finish the season
Two-time national champion and an Olympian.
at her highest level.
At the World Championships this season. Representing Canada, Madeline
13th at Worlds just a few weeks ago. Looks to be really comfortable and confident here at this team event. Different than the rest of the season. It's nice to see. There's 16-year-old Isabeau Levito, 4th in the world. The first senior season with so much success, and so much ability and skill, and still working, continue to work on the speed of the jumps. The jumps are wonderful. The in-between is exquisite.
Junior world champion and this season's silver medalist.
And just 16, so lots more to come from Isabeau Levito of the United States. Some of the best quality skating skills, spinning skills, and well connected with the music.
Isabeau Levito.
Amazing spins as well. And there is the 2-time world champion, 23-year-old Kaori Sakamoto. Fierce competitor, and opposite goes 100 miles an hour into each one of those jumps, and it's a hit and miss. It's risky, but when they are executed beautifully, they are some of the best in the world.
Olympic Games bronze medalist. This season's Skate America gold medalist. NHK Trophy.
Fearless and aggressive
The two-time
competitor.
world champion. Representing Japan, Kaori Sakamoto.
And the leader after the short program, wow, was brilliant. 17-year-old Haein Lee from the Republic of Korea. In her second senior season, had great success. 2 fourth-place finishes on the Senior Grand Prix. She was 3rd at the Korean Nationals, but won four continents, took silver at the World Championships, really come into her own. But the pressure will be on. She's in the lead with the world champion right behind her. Can she push her way through this program, stay on top, and take down the world champion right here in her home country? We'll find out over the next hour.
There's 1 minute left in the warm-up.
One of the nice things about many of these athletes is they're so supportive of their competitors. Yes, they would like to beat them, no question, but they compete against each other, they support each other, appreciate each other. for many of these athletes, the end of this season really is the beginning of the next, because if they come out of this season with confidence and growth and maturity in their performances, it helps to carry that over into the next season with new programs, new choreography, new characters, new stories.
The warm-up is over. Skaters, please leave the ice.
And here we go, the final 6 on day 2 of competition and the women's free program. Final words of guidance by our coach, 23-year-old Amber Glenn from the United States, coached by Damon Allen, Tammy Gamble. 133.45 personal best. Season's best this year, 129.19. Looking to hit that triple axel at the top of the program. We'll see if that's possible. She will skate to Without You. Triple axel, maybe a little under rotated, a little bit of a rough landing. Nice and easy triple sow cow.
I'm losing my mind. Don't leave me behind. We need a bit more time. 'Cause I don't want the world to turn without you. And I don't want the sun to burn without you. Yeah, I don't want the world to turn without you. And I don't want the sun to burn without you.
Triple loop, double toe loop later in the program.
So won't you hold me now? Hold me like I never did anything but you.
Well, a pretty solid program by Amber Glenn here in the free program. A couple elements under review. The triple axel, it was put in as under rotated, but great attempt. We'll take a look at that a little closer in the replays perhaps. But boy, did not give up. Had to fight pretty hard for a few of those landings and did successfully.
If I don't do this, game's gonna kill me.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's take a look a little deeper inside the program. Here's the triple axel. Watch the landing. Yeah, a little under rotated and two-footed, of course. That's a minus 2.93 GOE for the quality of that element. Good mechanics on the takeoff, just a little slow on the checkout. Here's the triple flip. Great ice coverage in the air. Triple toe loop, really wonderful. And that's a 10.94 for that one element. It was so well done. Triple loop, just natural for Amber, a little forward on the landing, but carries that momentum with the three turns right up into the air. There's the triple flip, a little bit forward, but still keeps a strong back and able to glide out on that landing. Once Amber gets that triple axel nice and tidy and clean and consistent in the program, it continues to put whole programs together. It's going to be a real threat for the top, no question. And finding that right vehicle as we watch a little show by the American team, nicely done. Pretty well choreographed quickly. So in the kiss and cry, the star of the show, there she is, Amber Glenn. Well, looking to top her 129.19 score of this season, she will earn a 128.46, just a little shy of her personal best, but that will put Amber currently into second place behind Yelim Kim. Take a look at your top 5 skaters so far. Final moments of quiet and calm and focus by 23-year-old Mai Mihara. So pounding on the back. The technique of these skaters and coach, and it means so much, of course. 1:45.20 personal best, or season's best for the free program for Mai. I'd like to top that here right now in front of her home country. Here for Mai. Triple Lutz, triple toe loop. There's the triple Lutz. There's the triple toe. Nicely done. Triple flip, great lift on the takeoff. Beautiful double action, triple toe. Outside the circle of that takeoff, takes the fall. Well, there's a special quality in this young woman that's sometimes difficult to define. She's not the biggest jumper, not the fastest skater, but the whole package brings a little sprinkle of magic onto the ice when she performs. And you know, you've seen something special. Now, what Mai has done during this season is get a little bit more lift, a little bit more height on her jumps, clearing those landings, was getting under rotations quite a bit. Just one in this program so far. So some great improvement made on the jumping side. And she still possesses just a little bit of magic as well. What a charming personality, both on and off the ice. And there's the secret to the success. Little pat on the back. The double axel, look at the speed off the end of the edge. Great speed on the landing as well. Opening up with this triple Lutz. Watch the landing. Good lift. Away, no problem. Triple toe loop. And that is under rotated in the system. But then there's a triple flip a little bit later. No problem. Beautifully centered spin. Here's the double axel. Triple toe loop. This is under rotated right here in the system as well. So two elements or two jumps, both triple toes under rotated the system. There's that triple loop that got off center outside the circle. It's beautiful. Little loss of balance there. Beautiful spiral. Memories of Michelle Kwan, of course. Well, 145.41 is the season's best for Mai Mihara. Okay, there we go. There she is, the real one. Well choreographed, I must say.
The score, please.
Okay, here we go. Wanting to top the 145.41. Don't think that will happen here with the mistakes, but the score is 131.21. That is second in the free program so far in the competition. as Yelim Kim continues to move up the ladder with a brilliant skate at the end of group number 1. Now to Team Canada. The 20-year-old two-time national champion, Madeline Schizas, had her best skate of the year, no doubt, in the short program yesterday, wanting to finish the season with a great skate here in the free program. 127.47 is the season's best, 132.04 personal best. Skate to the music of Madame Butterfly. A little wobbly on the landing, not too bad. Flip, again a little wobbly on the landing, has to put the free foot down. That combination that was originally planned. There's the triple loop. No, decided not to do it there. There's the triple loop, double toe. Misfiring on a number of these jumps throughout this program. Again, just a little wobbly on the landing, covering that up. And there you can see the disappointment as she looks away. Yesterday, Madeline Schizas was completely in control, knew exactly what she wanted to do and what she could do. Today, it was elusive. I didn't believe in the beginning of the program that she had control on that. It's so difficult. It's easy to talk about. Certainly not easy to do. Yesterday was brilliant. Today was a bit of a struggle.
Maybe because you had to think your whole way through.
This is all process of learning. And here's the triple. That's at the top of the program. Looking a little bit too far forward, so a little bit of wobbly on the landing. Chose not to take the triple toe loop off that edge. There's the triple flip, wanting to get there, but again, that was on a big lean. Couldn't get the toe loop done. Triple loop, only to the double toe loop. Double axel, double toe, and another double axel. Working hard to try to find a place for the triple. It didn't materialize in this program. And it was a bit of a struggle throughout. Really a very beautiful skater, no question, but a tough night. Now, personal best score 132.04, season's best 127. We will not see scores like that with this program today. That's okay. This was not the best season for Maddie. She's a great skater, had a wonderful season last year. Difficult, university student as well, full program. And so we'll come back fighting next season, I am most certain. Let's take a look at the scores. 115.12. That's 6th in the free program.
The score for Madeline Schizas is 150.12. She's currently in 6th place, and Team Canada is now in 6th place.
シードカナダは現在第6位です。
Our next competitor comes from the United States. 16-year-old Isabeau Levito. Just out of juniors last season, being a world champion. But what a great season so far in seniors. American senior champion, 4th in the world. 143.68 personal best in the free program. And skating to music from My Sweet and Tender Beast. Triple loop, opening combination. solid program Isabeau's laid down right now. I'm not sure what she was saying to herself, but what a brilliant skater. What a beautiful skater. So powerful, flexible, and yet delicate. Every movement, and I love the speed between the elements. Aggressive, fast, wonderful deep edges. And in some of the jumping elements are getting faster and more aggressive on the takeoff. Others are still a little bit cautious, but just 16 years old, right out of juniors, so that is completely understandable. But the rest of the qualities are absolutely top senior level. Carries a wonderful expression throughout this program. Look at the triple Lutz. Nice and straight, quick in the air. Up into the triple loop. This triple loop is under-rotated in the judging system. You can see that, landing a little bit forward. And look at the look. Straight back. Here's a series of turns coming up to the triple flip. Nice speed on the landing there. Quick look over at the team. And there's that Ina Bauer. It's beautiful. Double axel a little bit later in the program. Good speed up off the end of the edge. Soft landing on the knees. Down low on this triple Lutz later in the program. All the way around up into an Euler. Lifting up into the triple Saka. Well done. And that triple flip. Down low. And carrying some pretty good speed through the air into the double toe loop. What a beautiful skater, and we'll see some wonderful performances from this young woman in years to come as we lose the pom-poms and we see Isabeau right there. I know, it's like a college football game here. Okay, let's take a look. 143, pardon me, 143.68 personal best. We'll see where this score comes and how close that comes to her personal best score. 142.65, a great score. That's second in the free program so far. There it is. Yelim Kim still in first place. What a brilliant skate she had. Skating last in the first group. A little team photo there as we take a look at the two-time world champion. final competitive performance of the season for the world champion, Kaori Sakamoto. And watch the aggressiveness and speed into the jump elements and the spins as well. Full out, no holding back, no protecting, no hoping, just going for it. Most often it works, sometimes it doesn't. We'll find out right now. Skating to Elastic Heart. Speed already. She flies off the edge into the double axel. Hesitation, a moment of silence. A beautiful program. Triple flip, triple toe loop near the end of the program. Brilliant. Great save on the double axel, but not on the triple toe loop. Has to take the fall. Special performance. Kaori Sakamoto is the definition of free skate. It's open, it's big, it flies, covers the ice, You see her heart. It's more than sport when you watch her skate. It pushes the limits of speed without question. Sometimes it's costly, but she's learning to perform at such a level. Even the mistakes, the technical mistakes don't mean quite as much when you have a beautiful performance such as that. Certainly lose the points for the mistakes, no problem, but the rest of the program was carried off beautifully. His little pounding in the back as they sent out to skate. Look at the speed and the run of edge off the end through the air. Look at the distance and the speed on the landing. Just remarkable. Triple Lutz here. Just enters the elements with abandon, just goes for it. And look, a beautiful look back over her shoulder. Triple flip, a little bit of a lean, gets the free leg back. Double toe loop. Triple flip a little bit later in the program into a triple toe loop. So strong. And a quick look, Mai Mihara. Later on, the double axel leaps up into the air. Tries to get up with the triple toe loop, big lean, and has to take the fall, but gets up so quickly. St. Women's turning into really a wonderful overall performer, fierce competitor, added ups and downs this season, but finishing out on a high note. We'll see where this score will take her. 145.89 is her season's best. A 155.77 is her personal best.
Best score.
Yeah, security. Not sure what's going on here. Okay, 145.89, season's best. Big smile, lots of laughs. Here are the scores. 145.75, and that will put Kaori into first place with one skater to come. Just shy of her season's best. She takes over the lead. Yelim Kim moving all the way up. She'll finish no worse than third. There is the final skater. It just so difficult. 17 years old, and she is now the hunted. She's in the lead after the short program, ahead of the world champion. Can she contain her composure and produce her best work at the age of 17 right now on the world stage? 147.32 personal best. She will skate to Phantom of the Opera.
What kind of life have you known? God give me courage to show you, you are not alone.
Beautiful opening, double axel, triple toe. Wonderful three-jump combination, triple lutz, double to double loop at the end of the program. Well, a new star has risen from the Republic of Korea. Just 17 years old, the world silver medalist, challenging the world champion right here in the World Team Trophy. Haein Lee produces a nice, clean performance, passionate. Is it enough? We'll find out in just a few moments, but this young woman has staked her territory in the senior events and says, I'll be back next season and I'll challenge everyone. Great lessons learned this year. She had no fear. She's just aggressive throughout this program. Beautiful double axel, soft knees in the landing, triple toe loop. Triple lutz, straight up, tight in the air, reloads, triple toe loop. No problem. And she believes in herself, her abilities, and she belongs. And there's the triple lutz, double toe, double loop later in the program. A little bit on a lean on the landing, but okay, we want to hit this young man cheering on our team. He's got great energy. And you can just see the confidence in her expression on her face. I've got the feeling, and I like it. Oh, that was great. Well, 147.32 is personal best. Can she beat that score? And can she beat a 145.76 to take the title? She needs a 145.77 to win this competition. We'll find out right now. Yes, 148.57, season's best, personal best, and first place. Boy, what a great help for Team Korea as Haein Lee wins the women's free program. And along with it, 12 points. What a great event. These athletes have not backed off of this World Team event. Even 3 weeks after the World Championships, they brought everything into it. 148.57 for Haein Lee of Korea, 145.75 for Kaori Sakamoto of Japan. And Yelim Kim moves all the way up from 7th place to 143.59 to take the bronze. Brilliant performance by the skaters of Korea. And we'll take a look in a moment at the updated standings for the team events as we look at the rest of the field in the women's free program. And there it is, the United States still in first place with 90 points, but Korea moving up into second with 75 points, but Japan just 1 point behind in third. France in fourth at 60 points, Italy in fifth at 55, and Canada with 51 points in sixth place. What a great day of skating, no question about that at all. We hope that you have enjoyed the brilliant skaters and their skating from these extraordinary athletes and artists. We hope you'll join us tomorrow for the final day of competition. And that will start with a Paris free program at 15:15 local time in Tokyo. We hope you've enjoyed the beautiful sport of figure skating. Thank you for watching. Good night, everyone.
Tailspin.